Kumusta ka mo? Hi, it's Victoria. In today's video, it is yet another episode of my favorite, which is recreating my favorite makeup artists or makeup brands looks. And for today, it is going to be, drumroll please, Pat McGrath 18 Pan Celestial Divinity Palette. Yep, got that right. 18 pan palette. This is what it looks like. Gorge. Everything is gorgeous. This would be the best first eyeshadow palette to get from her. This would probably be her most affordable 18 pan palette out of all the palettes that she has, because those range from 7,000 to 8,000 pesos a palette. So yes, those are very expensive. So for this one, this is, I guess, 4,000. I'm not really sure how much this is in pesos. So yeah, for this eyeshadow palette, I'm not sure how many looks I'm going to recreate, but let's see. So let's start. So this would be the first look that I'm going to recreate. Going to prime my eyes with Linda Hallberg primer. Okay, I'm not gonna set that with powder. Now I'm gonna use my Sephora for the first step because I don't have her eyeliner. Then I'm gonna blend it out with my Sigma E32 brush. The next thing we're gonna do is softly define the outer corner and crease with Saturnalia eyeshadow using a small blending brush. Pigmentation in this is incredible. I'm gonna blend the same shade of eyeshadow in my lower waterline. Using my Swish brush, I'm going to emphasize the inner half of the lid with Bronze Nebula eyeshadow. Okay, so it doesn't say here, but I am, however, going to use the Lunar Champagne in the inner corner of my eye. I'm just going to define a bit the crease with Saturnalia. Now I'm just going to put on eyeliner and mascara and falsies and get back to you. So I'm just gonna put highlighter and lipstick. So for my highlighter, of course, I'm going to put the Pat McGrath highlighter. I'm gonna use this shade right here. And a bit of this shade. My nose. For my lipstick, I'm going to use Flesh 3. I only have the small version of it because their lipstick are so expensive. And that's it. Now we're going to proceed to the other eye. For the other eye, I'm going to use this look right here. Okay, so we're going to start off with Violet Void. So what she did was swipe it here. And the next is, she made it into a wing. Okay, she extended it all the way here. And then off to the center. This is beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this Violet Void all the way here, just here, not really into the socket, because there's another color for that later. Yeah. Next, I'm gonna emphasize this socket with the Electron eyeshadow. So I'm gonna bring it here, and this formula is blending out so well. I just want to know how pigmented it would be when it's wet. It's the same. That is the same. Now I'm going to go back again to Violet Void and just blend out this one. Next, I'm going to use my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm going to put eyeliner, like a winged one. So I'm just gonna put some fall season mascara and get back to you. And this is the second look. You know, you can really achieve that kind of like swift eyeshadow look with a punch if your eyeshadows are quality, like these. Incredible. Like, come on. It only took me a few minutes, maybe like 2 minutes, to put these on. Pat McGrath tutorials are so effortless, you know? I love it. Now on to our third look. So for our third look, I'm going to do this eye look right here. Okay, so it says here, emphasize the socket with fuchsia shadow and use a small detail brush. So I'm gonna use my Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. Next, I'm gonna add depth to the outer corner with Major Mahogany eyeshadow. I'm gonna use Zoeva 227. I'm gonna blend it in. If I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna blend this out first with a clean brush. It seems that it has some sharp edges to it. I'm gonna bring it inside like this. Okay, I'm gonna go back again to Major Mahogany. I'm gonna use a more detailed brush with it, which is the Zoeva 234. And it says here, apply Saturnalia eyeshadow all over the lid and through the outer corner. I'm gonna use my Swish brush for this. Using my Squad eyeshadow brush, I'm going to blend Venomous Void eyeshadow along the lower water lash. And then using my Zoeva 237, I'm going to apply Fuchsia Shock along the lower lash line. This technically acts like a topper. Using my Zoeva 230, I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with Gold Standard. I'm just gonna go back to Mahogany, Major Mahogany, and blend it out here, and as well as the Fuchsia Shock. It says here actually that I need to extend Saturnalia shade all throughout the outer corner. So the only purpose of the Major Mahogany was to add depth to Saturnalia. So it kind of looks like that, you know. Lunar Champagne here. Actually, there's no liner for this, so I'm just gonna put my Fall Season mascara and get back to you. And this is the third look. I hope I did that justice. Now let's move on to our fourth look. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush to add definition along the inner socket and outer corner of my eye with Major Mahogany. This is my inner socket, so I'm gonna do something like that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the outer corner of my eye. It says I need to define the crease and create a wing shape using an eyeliner. So I'm just gonna use my Sephora eyeliner again. I need to blend this, or maybe not, I don't know. Okay, anyway, it says here I need to get an angled brush, so I'm gonna get Zoeva 322, and I'm gonna apply Dragonfly. Okay, I see it. I'm gonna define it more with the black, and then make a more wingtip out there. I need to emphasize the inner corner and socket with Fuchsia Shock. So I'm gonna take my Zoeva 230. Next, I'll apply Galactic Gold eyeshadow all over the lid. So I'm gonna use my Swish brush. Pretty. Okay, I need to line the lash line with a liquid eyeliner and extend to a wing. So I'm gonna take my Kat Von D tattoo liner and make that wing. So I'm gonna use my Sigma E47 to highlight the brow bone with Galactic Gold. Tightline the upper and lower waterline. Blend Dragonfly eyeshadow along the lower lash line with a small detailed brush. So I'm gonna use my Zoeva 237 for this, and then I'm gonna extend it here so that it becomes more like fluid. And these are the two looks. Now let's get on with our fifth and final look. Now for the last and final look, this is what I'm going to recreate. So it seems like she started first with a black eyeliner on the sides, and then she blended it. I'm going to use my Sigma E32 to blend this out. Okay, that's not perfect at all, but what she did next was she applied Fuchsia Shock along the outer half of the lid and then through the crease. I'm going to use my Zoeva 227 to swipe magnified eyeshadow across the center of the lid. Wow. Okay, that's why it's wet, baby. Can't do what she does, which is just swipe, so I need to blend this out here. I'm going to use my Zoeva 230 to emphasize my socket right here. Wow. I'm pretty sure Fuchsia Shock and Violet Void are my two favorites for this palette. Now I need to add depth to the outer corner with Major Mahogany. I'm going to use my Zoeva 231. Whatever excess powder there is, I'm just going to swipe it into a wing line. I'm going to highlight the brow bone with Lunar Champagne, and I'm going to use my Sigma E47. Using my Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush, I'm going to softly blend the Fuchsia Shock eyeshadow above the crease with the blending brush. Next, I need to apply the Violet Void eyeshadow along the lower lash line, only on the half area. Then, using my Zoeva 237, I'm going to emphasize the inner half of the lower lash line with Fuchsia Shock. I'm going to use my Real Techniques shading brush, and I'm going to put Violet Void on the outer corner of my eye. Then I'm going to put on some eyeliner. Okay, now what I'm going to do next is just finish off this eye, put on some eyelashes and mascara, and get back to you. And this is the final look. If you want to see the details of the close-ups of the 5 looks, then you may visit my Instagram, which is linked down below in the description box. We are at the end of our video, and you know the drill. If you like this video, please hit the like, the share, comment your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!